Merry Christmas!
As I've said before, I reset a lot of copies of Pokemon, many different games over many different years to replay them, which means that there are a lot of good Pokemon that end up being killed over the course of all that time, including a few shinies. Now, this is more or less going to be talking about my collection of shinies, but anywho, the first ever shiny that I ever encountered, not counting the shiny Gyarados in Gen 2, was actually a shiny Onix in Victory Road in Generation 4. Now, I had no intentions on using it, and at that time I had still never really quite grasped the idea of like the GTS and all that other stuff, ways I was able to actually acquire all the Pokemon, so it ended up getting killed off, so that way I could restart a fresh game later on. Now, a little bit later on to that, I was playing Pokemon Ruby, and I was actually just resurfacing in Sutopolis, just trying to get to the mainland, when I ran into a shiny Magikarp. Oh, I was so mad. I killed that thing as soon as possible. Ugh, I really didn't want it. My general shiny luck would pretty much wear off after that, leaving way for basically surefire methods. I bullied my way through Black Tower to beat Benga in order to get a shiny Gibble, and then after that it was pretty much just legitimate methods that would almost guarantee you a shiny in some regard. The best one I could do, at least, was doing the chain fishing in X and Y. It was the easiest method I could grasp and understand and actually be able to utilize and commit to it. It wasn't hard to do. And through that method, I was able to get a Clauncher, a Remoraid, a Shelder, and a Skrelp, among smaller things like a stupid Goldeen. I actually got two of them. I kept one, but anywho, we're going to come back to that in a second. Pokénav hunting and Oras got me a few as well, although I wasn't quite as successful in that regard, but I was still able to get a shiny Swablu, an Electrike, and a Zubat. Now, I really wanted to get a shiny Aaron. I was super close, and then it just didn't work. I ended up encountering a Nosepass, and I was so mad I ended up killing it along the way, but anywho. And then after that, I did a couple random trades. I got some random Pokemon along the way, as well as trading one of those shiny Goldeens and getting a shiny Kyogre in return. That was pretty random, at least. I also got a few free shiny legendaries from different events that come out along the way, and some of them look pretty cool. I really like the shiny Tapu Koko, and as well as the shiny Evital. But regardless, there's two more that I got legitimately very recently that I want to bring up real quick, because one of them at least is kind of neat. But anywho, the last one that I've actually gotten very recently was a shiny Hoot Hoot just outside of Pallet Town in my Virtual Console release of Pokemon Gold, which I kind of liked. It's pretty neat because I was actually using a Noctowl in that legitimate playthrough, so that was like the one replacement that I've ever done in any Pokemon Gold playthrough I've ever done. And I had to like power level them pretty quick in order to match the rest of my team. But anywho, and the one before that was actually kind of special because it became full circle for once. One of my replays of Pokemon Pearl, Victory Road, shiny Onix. It's like he really wanted to be on my team. And it was pretty funny too. I moved him up into my Pokemon Sun playthrough, and I made him to a Steelix. Shiny Steelixes look pretty cool, especially the Mega Evolution style of them. They look pretty neat, but it's kind of funny. Kind of came full circle. In the grand scheme of things, shiny Pokemon can either be like one of the most coveted things you'll ever want to get, or probably one of the most useless additions to a Pokemon game, depending on who you ask. Now, for me, I will always be excited to see that glittering lights circling the Pokemon, seeing the weird colors that they can come up with. I will always be giddy to see it, no matter what. Except for that shiny Magikarp. I killed that thing very fast. Happy holidays, everyone. Have a good day.